Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Addison once again of Property Hunter Ghana. I am here with the CEO of Icon Real Estate Group, and I will let him introduce himself shortly. But if you look in front of me, you see that the man is a big man. So before we go into the real estate proper, I would like you to introduce yourself, sir, and tell our viewers who you are.
Yes, hi. My name is Israel Thompson. I live in Maryland. Well, I live in Ghana too. Try to live in both places. I am a businessman and I have gotten into the real estate business in Ghana. But just a little background, I have a real estate holdings in America. So I'm very familiar with the whole process of real estate. And the goal is to try to help people who live in the diaspora who obviously would need help to own a piece of Ghana. My goal is to make that dream come true.
So before we go into the whole real estate business, I would like you to talk a little bit about your life in Ghana before you went to the US.
So I was born here in the city. My dad was a policeman. I live in the barracks, boy, believe it or not. I'm a barracks boy. I was born in Abosiokai and I grew up in the Kaprais Pehe area. And then, of course, when my dad retired, we moved to Dansoma. And then after that, I had the opportunity after Accra Academy to go to the States. And I just want to come back home to bring it back where it all began for me. Growing up was very tough. My dad was just, we not exactly had a great life in terms of finances. But I wanted to change the narrative. So I worked very hard, and I understand the idea of somebody working very hard in the diaspora, any part of Europe, of course, the North America, Canada, the USA, and I understand the process of work and how that we try to come back home to a very comfortable home, and that's my goal, is to build comfortable homes where people can come and let it be a second home or create America in Ghana. So my goal is to reach out to people and help them out so that they can also own a piece of Ghana.
That is fantastic. Having the experience of the US and bringing it to Ghana is always very interesting, because we know that some of the standards in Ghana may not be up there. But so if you guys come back to Ghana, bring those standards to Ghana and make it a better place for all of us, we really appreciate that. So going to the real estate proper in Ghana and your project you are having in Ghana, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, so I started with a 6-unit condominium, which initially was supposed to be a sold, but I decided to keep it as, some form of income generating in Ghana, as in Airbnb, short rentals, which is also amazing. It's doing extremely well. And then also, I wanted to bring a business model. Again, I appreciate people's hard work and what they need to do to earn a living abroad. It's not easy at all. I get that. So my goal is to bring people's comfort levels up and understand that once you purchase an Icon home, you're buying quality, you're buying good products at very fair prices. The goal is to be able to allow people to buy homes from me. And here's the game changer. I am going to finance this home up to 5 years. Most people would finance at tops a year or two, but I get it. I understand. I want the ordinary guy to put down some money, and with his home and everything, with all the paperwork, all this have paperwork from TDC and other institutions, so you don't have to worry about any paperwork, but everything is done properly. And once the house is turned over to you, you'll be able to get your home, and once you pay up to a certain level, the house can be delivered to you. As I speak to you right now, construction is going on, and we're ready to deliver this as soon as you're ready to make a payment. So we look forward in doing business with some incredible people who we know have worked very hard for their money. We respect that, we appreciate that, and we're here to make their dream of owning and home ownership in Ghana come into fruition.
That is very interesting. That's very interesting. In the fact that most developers in Ghana usually would do financing of up to 6 months or 1 year. That is, if you make a down payment, you have to finish the payment within 6 months or a year, maximum 2 years. Even that is very rare to come by. But I'm really interested in your model of the 5 years payment plan. A lot of people in the diaspora do call me, and most of them, their problem is with the financing. The short-term financing option is very difficult for a lot of people. So with the 5 years payment plan, I think this is an opportunity for everyone to come to Icon Home and own a home. And with the fact that with your experience in the US, I think it will be very interesting. If you could tell us a little bit about your experience in the US and how you entered the real estate industry in the US.
So I got into the US decades ago, and I've always had interest in the real estate. I did very well. I have my share of all the ups and downs and all the benefits and all the shortcomings that comes with real estate. So I really understand that arena of real estate. So when I got to Ghana, I originally came here with a plan to bring another business, which is still in the pipework, but again, my love for real estate is just incredible. So I decided to do it again. Also, I had looked at the trends, how people wanted their money, and I know how difficult it is to earn an honest dollar. It's not easy at all. It's hard work. So I figured, hey, if I can be a blessing to a family, if I can come in and say, look, I'll give you up to 5 years to make a payment. Once you make a down payment, a reasonable down payment, and we can all agree in principle. It's not all about the money. I just want to put a smile on people's faces. I've had a wonderful life in the US. I made a lot of money. I made a lot of businesses, and like everything else, I want to bring it back home here in Ghana to reach out to families, to help families, to be able to put a smile on people's face, and above all, give them a piece of this great nation.
That is fantastic. So do you have plans for people who probably are not Ghanaians, our African American brothers who are looking to relocate to Ghana? Do you have any options for those people too?
Absolutely. It's wide open. Everybody in diaspora, everybody that has interest to move to this part of the world, you are my kind of person I want to work with. My African American brothers, of course, I lived there for decades. Our brothers there, all my brothers and sisters, we're wide open. We're interested in trying to, anybody that wants to do business, I get it. America, I have a home there with my family, and I created a home here in Ghana. In fact, I come every other month. I'm a Marylander. I live in the DMV area. My family's still there. My kids are there. My wife is there. So I go there a lot. That's home for me, and it will always be home for me. But I came back here about 3 years ago, and I started a real estate company. And I just, again, want to reach out to people all over the world, irrespective of being Ghanaian or whatever race, creed that you are. I'm open. My arms are wide open, and it will be my pleasure to help everybody make home ownership in Ghana a success. I'm your man, and I give you my word. I'm a man of my word, and I try to live by it. And the goal is to make sure that everybody that purchases a home from me will be completely satisfied.
That is fantastic, and we thank you for those honest words. We would like to go to the property now, look at what you are doing currently, and give the viewers an idea of the plans you have and the works you are doing. So let's go to the house right now and take a look.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we said earlier, we've come to one of the projects. He has multiple projects going on, but this one is going on very steadily. The other ones, we will not have time to go there this afternoon. I'll surely come to you with those ones in good time. But these are the 3-bedroom houses in Community 24 in Tema, just along the motorway, just near the Trasaco Spring area. I'll take you through this one and show you a little bit about the layout. But this house, this thing will be divided. These are two houses, so it will be divided this way, and then the gate will place somewhere here, and this one's gate will place somewhere here. So you have space for 2 cars to park. It's a 3-bedroom house, so you have space for 2 cars to park. Let's go inside this one and let me show you the layout. You realize that work is going on, and as he said, it's a 5 years payment plan. Very unique idea. Most often in Ghana, you won't get 5 years payment plan for houses, because a lot of the people who are building houses probably take loans from the banks, and they won't have patience to wait for a 5 years payment plan. So you have mostly 6 months, most likely, or if the person is gracious, a year to do a payment plan. And the good thing about this is that with this payment plan, it is 0% interest, so you are not paying any interest. If you decide to go to the bank will give you up to 20 years, 15 years, thereabout, but you have to pay some interest and the bank paperwork and things like that. Whole lot of hula baloo. Not to say that it's not possible, but very, very possible, but just that with the interest added to it, and then the bank paperwork and those things could take a while. But with this one, you make your down payment, you sign the agreement with the lawyers, and you are good to go. If you pay up to a point, he gives you the key to move in whilst you continue on the rest of the payment. 5 years is very, very doable. And even with the price he's asking, he's saying that if someone come right now quickly, he's ready to negotiate on the price a little bit. So if you are interested, this is a promo period, a promo period that he is ready to shave off at least 20,000 or 30,000 off the asking price. So this area will be the living area. That is the main door. So you have your living area here, and the dining will be just near the kitchen. This will be the kitchen. So a very sizable kitchen, and the kitchen has a kitchen store or a pantry, as the Americans would like to call it. You know, the Americans would like to call it pantry, where you could put your stuff, your kitchen stuff. And just here will be the dining, and that end will be the living area. And this will be your powder room, as the Americans choose to call it, or the guest bath, guest toilet, Ghanaians will say. And this room is quite big for laundry, but he's fixing the laundry here. You have your washer dryer machine in here. It's quite a sizable room to use as a laundry, but that is what he's using this for. So you have a door somewhere here to the back of the house, and that leads back into the kitchen here. The place is under construction, so you may not see the layout properly, but that's the kitchen I showed you, and that is the hall there, and this is your laundry area. It's a very sizable space for laundry, quite a large space for laundry, almost like a bedroom, but it's being designated as a laundry area. So you have some space under the stairs. You could put some decoration and stuff under the stairs there, you know. So let's go to the top. It's a 3-bedroom house. All the 3 bedrooms are at the top on the 2nd floor. So you have a window for light to come in here during the day. And when you get to the top, you have a landing here, and there will be barricade on the stairs. Very nice ones we placed there. And this guy, because he lived in the US for so long, so he's bringing more of the American style and the design, the layout and things like that. Mostly the American design that he's choosing to bring in here. So that is the master bedroom, very sizable master bedroom. And this will be the walk-in closet for the master bedroom. And the master bedroom will have a private balcony. And in the distance there, they are building the new stadium for the Pan-African Games. So there will be a new stadium there. And the Trasaco Spring is somewhere in the distance there. This is very close to East Legon. You just pass about 5-10 minutes, you are in East Legon to the airport. And the motorway which is what I used to come here, is just along this side. The motorway is just here, so you can join the motorway quickly and get to Accra or the airport or things like that. As I said, this will be the master bedroom, and that will be the bath. And there are 2 other rooms at the back here. Let's look at them. Then you have 1 room here. So as I said, it's a 3-bedroom house with a 3.5 bath. Very large area for a laundry space, and that will be your built-in wardrobe. And another space in here, that's another bedroom. So it's a 3-bedroom house. As I said, this wardrobe will be a lot bigger than the other one. So, and this will be the washroom. So I'll keep you up to date as this project progress. But as I said, if you want to get into the program, there will be a discount for the first 5 people who call me and make the down payment. A discount of about $20,000 will be given to you, and you will still get to do the 5 years payment plan, so you can use up to 5 years to finish the payment. Very, very interesting. Zero interest rate, so you won't be paying any interest on that within that 5 years. So give me a call quickly. Let's start doing business. As I said, he has multiple places that he'll be developing, but with this particular one, the first 5 people to make the down payment gets $20,000 off the asking price of this property. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a nice day. Bye.